Hello, friend, and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We are here in the Smolensk scenario after accidentally messing up at Smolensk. Oh well. Or at Minsk, that is. Oh well. I can't get an overrun with you guys, but they... Ah, okay, no, they will not replace. I'll let these guys build their base over in that particular hex. But that will have to wait. I know this is rather weak looking, but shouldn't be that bad. Okay, well. Should be killing those guys at the very least, and meanwhile I will want these at least to move to that base. Should the need arise for them to go and attack or something like that. Meanwhile, I was already afraid of that. So I suppose moving around, or moving forward at least a little bit like this, is probably a lot better for this turn. I don't need to capture, as long as I don't capture all of Smolensk, but just leave these two alone. That will already be fine. So... I probably won't have too many issues here. Absolutely nothing at all. Well, I'm not gonna get an overrun on this one, but I don't really need to. Just clearing out both of those works out quite well. Meanwhile, I'll have to finish off that bunker and kill off these guys. Those are hills, so it's not entirely according to plan. These guys have only artillery support as it is. One more movement. Wouldn't be able to kill those. Do I want to potentially overcommit? I don't think so. I will kill them though. I really don't see any way to get around that. And then pull you back. Beef you up. And let's start flying 2 fighters to the lower one together with a bomber. Meanwhile, I don't actually see any other issues so far. So be fine. Their idea of how to handle their recon is, I guess, pretty decent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Seems like they got a bunch of infantry, but I'm good on defense here anyhow. In this sense, on a map like this, it's a little bit of a shame that I have only two infantry, maybe. Still, this doesn't really pose any particular danger, even now. What I'm curious about is whether I already have SU-6s, because if I don't, I kind of want to capture those. I do not. Okay, so it's paramount that I capture it in order to add another unit to my collection. These things have a range of 2, so if I stay at 3, I can easily stay out of its range. And like I said before, I don't want to kill it. I'll move in its way though. Kill the artillery. They're not gonna attack with their infantry from that side. Although I'd actually rather get into that vulnerable position hex, because at least it's not a close combat. Hex. And I'll leave this last hex then. I don't need to capture it for now. It does suggest that we have Smolensk itself quite tied down. Also, now I can move forward when it comes to air bases, as far as that's useful. I guess it's pretty useful. Where else could I possibly have? Not much. I can... Yeah, technically the enemy can get in there, but not in here. Oof, okay. No, what are you doing? SU-5 too. Do I even already have it? I do. Okay, I have plenty of those, so that doesn't matter. Alright, alright. Yeah, I want these. And then the rest. So they are heavily entrenched. They're going to be the first. Let's get them to kill the Katyusha. Go over and attack the tank. So I won't be able to capture the Smolensk hex for this turn, but that's fine. I do get to encircle them and block their movement. So they'll be going, yeah, they'll be getting force suppression, and then it means I can now move up into that area. I will want to move one of these down here. Yeah, they seem to bring a few more reinforcements, and it wouldn't surprise me if they have this packed. Yeah, they do. Okay. So taking Smolensk itself is going to be easy. Taking these other objectives, they're going to have a little bit more oomph. I guess probably also even up here. T-38 is something that I believe I might not have yet. Yeah, sure. Out of ammo. Okay, so with that airfield, there's no reason to do anything weird. Now, I actually think I want to get the Neubaufahrzeug down, because I do have the Warframen up here already. Although, I guess it's more or less just a matter of being safe. I don't expect too many issues even with those additional forces, so we'll be fine. We'll have to see. What they're doing there is a bit weird. If they are going to launch their counteroffensive a bit earlier and just put their forces in piecemeal, that's probably not going to be a great idea. But it looks like this is exactly what they'll be doing. So, in a sense, they'll be easy pickings. So. Meanwhile, I can just collect whatever I feel like. And kill 5 units per turn still. Now, there's no way for them anymore to get over to this side. So that's the last hex I need to take. Huh? Why didn't I get an overrun? What the heck? Oh, you got to be kidding me. That is an absolute joke. They might be fine, but that's really bad. I really was under the impression that I would surely get an overrun. But I guess not. Oh, I messed up their movement. Oh, I sent them into rough terrain. Ugh. Yeah, that makes sense. That is certainly not really dumb. Okay. Can you actually unpack? No, they can't. Please don't. Oh. Not 100% sure why they're so willing to sacrifice themselves and dive in there. Yeah. Okay, so kill them. Kill them. Hope to deal damage. Oh right, this is the wrong unit. Oops. Hope to deal a damage here. Sweet. Better make sure this gets resolved here. Oh. Yeah, go for it. This way, you can just move in to take the airfield and kill that. They will not be able to get another overrun, but I can still kill them. And then there's pretty much nothing anymore down here. So I can then start moving units to go down to Glinka because I don't have any bridge engineers that I can utilize. Now, things here, they're slightly more complicated, although not that much. Yeah, we'll be fine. Despite that, there's actually not that much I can do. I might be able to use Wagner in order to get this last village, though, all the way in the back. Actually, cost me plenty of time even to get all the way out here with all my specialist units. At this stage, I'd actually rather move these down. But let's start by working on the AT. We can collect some. I would be hard pressed to get across the bridge now. But let's see. Because This does help already quite a bit. Move you forward, and if I put you up top, they can get another overrun. They'll probably just repair these. And let's put it like that. Not really sure what they're doing. That's really weird. Sure. 2 and 6, so... That's still just a dagger. It might take a while, but I do have a while as well, so... I don't think there's anything that can do very little damage to it. No, I don't see it, so... Oh, ah! Oof, I got super lucky. I was so hesitant, or so fast to try and kill them. I went completely overboard. Okay, at the same time, since I know I'm done there, I might just as well get the tank up north, even though it doesn't really matter. Bye. They're at 4, so if I do this, that might already be enough. Moving these guys back as well, there's no reason not to attack. And it does lower their entrenchments too, even though I'm taking excessive damage on the tank, for example. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. What if these guys take that village? We already know there's nothing else that's gonna be capable of dealing with it. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I left the scavenger tank there, so there's nothing gonna happen. Might actually be able to capture these if luck will have it. But I guess not. Yeah, maybe some. No. Okay, well, that was it. Well, that battle was certainly an unpleasant surprise. Well, it wasn't that bad, actually. It would appear there's more fight left in these Soviets after all. Pardon the interruption, but a new intelligence reports just came in. Is it good or bad news? It seems to indicate there's a Soviet counteroffensive aimed at the salient we just created from our advance. Bad news, the kind of news I'm much more inclined to believe is true. In general, if you feel our forces are up for a major fight, we can begin to prepare for battle. Otherwise, I will call for relief and reinforcements while High Command decides where best to shuffle our forces. Historically, the Battle of Smolensk in 1941 proved to be yet another disaster for the Red Army. Despite a serious effort to reorganize the defense around the city, Soviet forces could only extract slightly a higher cost in losses from the Germans before being encircled and overwhelmed once again. And that was it once again. Not a particularly hard mission so far. Alright, let's continue on in the next one. Take care, see you next time, and bye-bye.